Well, go on, my people. Man like Mike, back with another one. 10 fragrances every man should at least try. Now, there's going to be 5 designer and 5 niche. Now, these 10 fragrances will have you covered for any and every situation. There's going to be something for you. Let's go. First one, YSL Myself from designer. So this will be my first designer. Every man should try YSL Myself. The one here is Le Parfum. However, there is a Eau de Parfum, EDP, and there's also a L'Absolu. Yeah, but for me, why I've got this one here, Le Parfum, it works better for me personally. Yeah. Clicky cap. It's got the YSL logo on the inside. Plasticky. Batch number for those of you who are interested. It's a 60ml bottle. They come in 40ml, 60ml and 100ml. It's a wonderful vanilla, white floral, clean smelling fragrance. Lovely. I've worn this if I had to go into the workplace. And it smells good. This does get compliments as well. I have been complimented off this from a female. I've hardly wore this. I usually wear Prada L'Homme in the workplace, Prada L'Homme Low. But as it's starting to cool down, I'll probably be wearing this a lot more. This one's a great one and done. Great fragrance here. So that's number 1. The first niche I'd recommend every man try, at least try, is Creed Aventus. Yes, guys, the bottle is a bit battered. Batch code for those who are interested. Wait for it to pick up. F000558. The juice is flowing, so it's a bit hard to see. But yeah, what can I tell you about this one? This one has got me so many compliments. Great smelling fragrance, pineapple, smoky. It's wonderful. I like layering this, like when I moisturize my skin with cocoa butter. If it's a pretty warm day, I'd wear this one. If I got a business meeting and I want to feel like I'm that guy, the boss man, I'll draw for this. If I got a party in the summer, that's when I'd wear this. But this is an amazing fragrance. I didn't pick it up at full retail. There's only 2 fragrances here looking at them that I picked up for full retail. I'll let you know what those are, guys. And this is one I never paid full retail for. Wonderful smelling fragrance though. Definitely every man should at least give this a try. Yes, there's been talk about reformulations and it's not what it used to be. But to me, it's still a great fragrance. I get about 6 hours with this. My second designer every man should at least try is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Magnetic cap. Now this one's my second bottle of this. I bought it in the largest size, 150ml or 5 fluid ounces. Chanel are hard to find on offer. However, you can find them on offer in some places. Chanel are pretty tight with marketing and all that stuff. The inside has the Chanel logo. Bit difficult to see, but yeah. Atomizer test. It's okay. It's a nice clean one. This was probably my first dumb reach where you can just put anything on and go. This is what I'd recommend, to be fair. Some people say it's basic, but yeah, it's wonderful. It used to make me feel like a bit of a snob when I used to wear this. However, I got different fragrances, but yeah, I still recommend this one. I find the first one, Eau de Toilette, I find that to be the loudest, and if you're in a warm country, that will probably be my recommendation. Or if you are a youngster, I'd probably recommend the EDT. However, the older I get, the more I'm starting to like Parfum more. That is the longest lasting of the 3 in my opinion. However, I think this one is the best in my opinion. I think this one gives me that Goldilocks and the Three Bears. For those of you who know that story, one might be a little too something, the other might be a little too something, but for me, this is just right. So yeah, guys, if you're able to give Bleu de Chanel a try, give Bleu de Chanel a try. The Parfum is my favorite, but don't be afraid to try Parfum or the Toilette. L'Exclusif, I have tried various tries on skin and on the test strip, aka the blotter, but yeah, for me, I'm not sure I'm gonna be buying it. So yeah, the second niche I recommend everyone try is Maison Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. Now the reason I say I recommend try this one, it's a wonderful smelling vanilla amber fragrance that lasts a long time. It does make a statement. Great fragrance. It does last a long time. So if you're someone that's got an evening event and it's a cool weather and you're dressed nice, formally, suit and tie potentially, definitely consider this. It's a great fragrance. Definitely. 70ml bottle or 2.4 fluid ounces. Yeah, wonderful fragrance. Statement making fragrance that. Now the next fragrance I'm about to show you, I wouldn't have bought it initially, but I found it at such a great price and it does smell really nice. I thought, you know what, for £45, yeah, why not? My third designer fragrance I recommend every man try is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum. Now this is a 75ml bottle. Yep, I got it for £45, as I was saying, guys. That is a steal. Yeah, to use it, you open it up a bit like a grenade. Boom, that's the atomizer. It smells bit of vanilla, bit of tonka, bit of Irish, bit lavender to my nose. I'd most likely wear this for like casual stuff in the autumn and probably winter, but autumn time, this is probably the fragrance for me. Yeah, lovely fragrance. Opaque bottle, you cannot see through it. That's the bottle. Wonderful fragrance. I see why this gets a lot of love. I wouldn't have bought it, in all honesty, if it was like recommended retail price, like 20% off, but this was about half price. I'm like, nah, Mike's, you gotta jump on it. So yeah, that's my third designer, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum. Now, before I move on to the third niche, what I'd like to say about Jean Paul Gaultier is they have a wide range of flankers. So if that one ain't for you, there may be one that is for you, whether that be Ultra Male, which is probably more youthful, playful, bubblegummy, or whether that be something like Le Beau, which is more like coconut, tropical, if you're in warm climates or whatever. Just explore the range, but that's a great one, the one I just showed you. Okay, so my third niche I'd recommend is Parfums de Marly Layton. Now, Parfums de Marly Layton is a great fragrance. Apple smelling, vanilla smelling. I know some people are put off by the opening. They say Vicks Vapor Rub, but I don't get that. I love this fragrance. This one is 125ml or 4.2 fluid ounces. Wonderful smelling fragrance, guys. Performance is good. I get about 8 hours with it. I have got compliments with it, guys. Now, I could wear this. When do I usually wear this? I usually wear this if I'm wearing like casual clothes, like a t-shirt and jeans, a jumper and jeans. However, you can dress this one up as well. Great fragrance. Probably my favorite from the Parfums de Marly line, guys. Another thing with Parfums de Marly, yes, they recommend retail at the moment for 125ml for £275, guys. But if you put on Google or whatever you use, whatever search engine you use, you're bound to find offers on this, guys. It's not hard to find offers on Parfums de Marly fragrances, guys. Yeah. Okay, speaking of offers, this is one I paid full price for. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know what my baby is. Yeah? Have you guessed right? Louis Vuitton Imagination. Yeah. 100 ml. Yeah. Or 3.4 fluid ounces. I love this fragrance, you know. Some people say, Mike's, it's basic. And you know, the more I explore fragrances, I can kind of see where people are coming from. However, this does fresh and clean so well. So well. If you want to smell like an expensive bar of soap, yeah, this has got you. It has a bit of tea in. And a bit, is it better than neroli? I'm trying to think now. Or is it better ginger? Can't quite remember. But guys, fresh and clean. Check this one out. Like for a fresh one, this one performs as well. For me, it performs. Yeah man, I've got compliments with this magnetic lid. I paid £255 for this now, but it currently retails for £260. That's the atomizer. Magnetic lid. Now Louis Vuitton's cool. Look at the stick there, yeah. And can you see it's missing? It looks like it's missing at the bottom. Now watch when I turn it upside down. Yeah, cool. So another thing, two things to tell you about Louis Vuitton. I got my bottle engraved for free, so it should be free, the price you're paying for these. Another thing, if I use this and I emptied it, I can get it refilled for a fraction of the price. So it'll be in England roughly 30% off, so it'd be like 180ish at the time of recording this. Now if I wanted a dumb reach, this would be one in the warmer weather for a dumb reach. However, in the cooler weather, this will probably be my dumb reach. Bleu de Chanel, yeah? Okay. So yeah, that is my fourth designer. Believe it or not, although it costs £260 like niche prices, it is a designer fragrance, yeah? So my fourth niche is one where if you are interested in oud, this is one oud that's beginner friendly to get into, I would say. Okay, the first one being, well, this one being Maison Crivelli Oud Maracuja. Now in my collection, this is my strongest fragrance. It lasts 17 hours on my skin. It's a 50 ml bottle and it's 1.7 fluid ounces. Translucent bottle, so you can see through it ever so slightly. The lighting ain't great, but it's still near the top, guys. I've had this for nearly a year. And all you need is like 2 sprays maximum, guys. This will project. It does perform. Big up Maison Crivelli for that. They know how to make projecting performing fragrances, guys. This is a playful oud. I would say it's masculine leaning. However, ladies can pull this off. A clicky cap, as you've just heard. It is oudy. Not stinky from skanky oud, but it's like a playful Tracy oud with passion fruit accompanied. A lot of oud fragrances tend to be accompanied by rose. This one is accompanied by passion fruit. If you want something a bit stronger than this from the brand, check out Oud Stallion. If you want something slightly more feminine, which isn't oud, also check out Hibiscus Mahajad. They are popular ones from the brand. Here's the atomizer, guys. One spray. Whew. If I done another one, that would probably fill up the room for a good few hours. But yeah. So yeah, I paid full price for this. I paid £220 for this, guys. And this is going to last me a long time. Okay, so the Louis Vuitton Imagination and Maison Crivelli Oud Maracuja. These are the only 2 fragrances I paid full price for. Okay, now the last designer to finish on is a controversial one. But yeah, Dior Sauvage EDT. Now, me personally, this isn't my favorite from all its flankers. My personal favorite from all its flankers is Eau de Parfum. However, this one's an easy going one. If you're a youngster, check out this one. Yeah, people might say, yeah, Mike's, everyone's wore this, or it's bought my ex-girlfriend or my girlfriend bad memories, and because her ex-boyfriend used to wear it, and da, 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 da. You know what? People have given this one so much hate, yeah, that people stop wearing it. So you'll still get people that I mean, it's still okay to rock in my opinion. Yeah, it's been probably overdone by a lot of people, but yeah, still a great fragrance. It's goated for a reason, guys. Magnetic cap, brilliant atomizer, as citrusy, slightly spicy, slightly woodsy fragrance. Not as woodsy as the EDP. I don't have the parfum. I don't have a full bottle of Eau Forte. I got a sample, and I've got a bottle of Dior Sauvage Elixir. But yeah, guys, in regards to this, still a good fragrance. You can wear it anywhere and everywhere. You will get compliments with this, males and females, mainly females. Occasionally I wear this in the gym. I tend to wear this now in the spring if I don't want to think too hard. This would be one. And the last one I'd recommend every man at least try is Xerjoff Naxos. Now this one, along with Creed Aventus Cologne, are two of my favorite church scents. Yep. So yep, it's got some little RFID tag thingy underneath this to prove its authenticity if you want to scan it. It's got detail in the lid, the Xerjoff logo. It's got Xerjoff written on the cap. Wonderful bottle, guys. Yeah. Okay, let me spray this one. Lovely atomizer again. It smells sweet, like honey, lavender, got tobacco. Nice smelling fragrance. I wear this when I go to church, as I said. I don't always dress formal. In fact, more time I go to church, probably a shirt and chinos, or a jumper and chinos, or a polo t-shirt, or whatever. But yeah, this is what I can wear. You can wear this all year round. However, I think it performs best in the autumn. You can wear it in the winter. However, I think there's better for winter. Like if I was to wear something similar, I'd probably wear more lean towards Grand Soir for winter. You can wear this in spring, but don't go too heavy with this. And for summer, you can wear it, but you have to have slight hands, something like this. Really dial down. But I wouldn't recommend it for summer just because it might be a bit cloying. Wonderful fragrance, guys. I love the smell of this. It gives me a bit of classy vibes as well, guys. So yeah, let me just recap the 10, guys. So 10, I mean, the first design I showed you was YSL myself. The first niche I showed you was Creed Aventus. The second designer I showed you was Bleu de Chanel. The second niche I showed you was MFK Grand Soir. The third designer I showed you was Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Mal Le Parfum. The third niche I showed you was Parfums de Marly Layton. The fourth designer fragrance, My Baby, Louis Vuitton Imagination. The fourth niche I showed you was Maison Crivelli Oud Maracuja. The fifth designer I showed you was Dior Sauvage. And the fifth niche I showed you was Xerjoff Naxos. So there you have it, guys. 10 fragrances. Every man, no matter your age, location, background, religion, whatever, should at least try. Not necessarily own, but at least try, guys. So as we usually do, guys, stay fresh, stay blessed.